The Great Dane was left in a great heap of pain. Welcome back to Fog Football. The 38-year-old Danish veteran international, you name it, the son of Peter, was in a collision with Diego Jota and he was spotted after the match in an airport in Denmark in a sling. Not too good.
Never mind Kasper Schmeichel, he could be Kasper the Ghost, because that's what he might be for Celtic going forward. He might be a ghost, he might not be in the middle of the sticks. If this injury is bad, then yeah, Celtic could be without Kasper Schmeichel. But good news for them is, they've already got the League Cup wrapped up. That is one. They've got the league in the bag and they're out of Europe already. So you could argue that if Celtic were going to lose Kasper Schmeichel for a few games, this would be the perfect time to do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. The league's pretty much done. Scottish Cup, right? That would be a worry for them. But at the same time, I don't think losing Kasper Schmeichel and bringing in Sinasola is going to be the end of the world for them. I mean, you still expect the outfield players to get the job done for Celtic. But in terms of Kasper Schmeichel, when an arm's in a sling, it's like a foot being in a boot. It doesn't seem like a short-term thing, doesn't it not? It seems like it'll be a couple of weeks at least, man, a sling. Now, obviously, he hurt his shoulder in the incident. I thought he saved Ronaldo's penalty, but it seemed to be all downhill from there. He did concede quite a lot of goals in the game of football. But let's talk about his replacement, shall we? Celtic obviously signed Phil Jamie Sinisala from Aston Villa for 1.2 million. He had previously spent time in Scotland Air. He has played for Burton Albion and Exeter City, etc., etc. I believe he played 45 games for Exeter City in the 2023-24 season. But into this season, which is worrying, he's only played one game for Celtic all season, and that was in the Scottish Cup. I couldn't even tell you who it was against. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was against Raith, because it is in the Scottish Cup. He did play the full 90 minutes, as you would expect. But what would you rather from a Celtic point of view? Would you rather this guy, or would you rather, who's a bit of an unknown by the way, or would you rather Scott Bain, who you know's a bit shite? I think you'd rather this guy every day of the week.
I think you'd rather this guy. We've seen what Scott Bain can do, and
it's pain.
It's not great.
Why is it pain?
At least for this guy, give him a chance. Who knows? Liam Kelly came in for Butland not that long ago and actually did alright, so I don't think he's going to come in and replace Kasper Schmeichel at all, but he could come in and be better than people expect. And, this guy's probably... Why would...
We don't know. That's it, we just don't know. He's not going to be as good as Schmeichel, put it that way, but Schmeichel's getting old, and, maybe in a good way, this could be a good thing for Celtic, because it'll actually give this guy game time, if he is it for the rest of the season.
And you might be able to see whether he's good enough to be the number two going forward, or whether...
And the gap at the top, it's not like it's 3 points, it's not like it's 3 or 4 points where this guy's coming in. The absence of Schmeichel could cost Celtic. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world for Celtic losing Kasper Schmeichel. What you could argue, could it hinder Kasper Schmeichel in terms of his career? We don't know how serious it's going to be. Obviously, sling's not exactly good news for him. But in terms of this guy, I think he'll do alright. They signed him for a reason, Celtic. But to be honest, I would have expected more games for him. And it's the same with Liam Kelly. I just don't understand when you've actually got like 2 goalies. Like, why did he not play more games in the League Cup? It's like Kasper Schmeichel is expected to play 38 games in the league, and the 10 games in the Champions League. Is 48 games not enough for Kasper Schmeichel? Does he really need to play every other minute in every other cup competition?
Yeah, it's a strange one. I get it, you're number 2, that means you're the backup keeper, but I just don't see how these keepers can be content with the pure lack of game time they actually get. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. I know this guy came to Celtic not expecting to be competing for the number 1 spot probably, but you'd think there would be... I don't know, when you sign the deal, it's like, you can start in the cups, or you can at least start in the League Cup, or we'll start you in like less important league games when we've got a European tie in a few days. The goalkeeping position's probably the only position that's barely rotated in football.
Yeah.
I feel like all the other positions get rotated.
Yeah, goalkeepers more.
And they never get subbed either.
No.
And you know what? Should they? Or is it such a key position where it's just you can't really make a lot of changes? in that
I think
area.
it depends. You see, sometimes goalies go off in penalty shootouts.
Yeah, but like for maybe the backup keeper's better or something, but at saving penalties. But like, couldn't you see something where if Celtic are win the game 3-0, not just Celtic, but any team, like, can we not see the goalkeeper get subbed off with 20 minutes to go?
But then he'll be like, "Well, my clean sheet."
And he gets the clean sheet, doesn't he, if he gets subbed off?
How's that work? Say Kasper Schmeichel, right, gets subbed off in the first minute. Does he still get a clean sheet bonus like it would be if it was the 89th minute?
I'm going to say no.
Why wouldn't it be though? What's written into the contract? You have to play 75 minutes.
Oh Jesus Christ! Forget it. I don't know.
No, but hold on. Does Sinisola then get a clean sheet if he comes on the 89th minute?
Couldn't tell you.
These are serious questions I'm asking you.
I don't know the answer to them.
Well, let me ask you a serious question. Who's better, Craig Gordon or Kasper Schmeichel? Right here, right now. 25th of March 2024.
Didn't see Kasper Schmeichel break any record transfer fees. Didn't see Kasper Schmeichel
get a million years
Didn't
ago.
see Kasper Schmeichel get offered a blank checkbook by Mad Flad. So there's your answer right there.
Well, there you go, guys. You heard it from Jambo Bear himself. Till next time. Peace.